Hey, all right, so today we're going to look at how can we analyze a stock's growth. And one way to do that is we can take a look at its percentage growth. So, because that's what we want to do regardless of how much you have. If we look at the percentage growth, you can compare that percentage to whatever you have, and you can see the total growth of actual of money that the stock has increased or the value it's increased by. So we're going to start by making a little table just like we would in our spreadsheets. And we're going to look at the company name. We're going to look at the previous closing price. And I should make clear that we're just looking at the individual share price. So the previous price per share. And we need the current price, and then we're going to look at the difference. And then we're going to look at the difference compared to the previous close, because that's what we're looking for. What's the difference in it now compared to what it was? And then lastly, we'll look at the percent. All right, so we're going to fill this in with just some play values, and we're going to put in the formulas too, because that's what I want you to get used to is not just, the conceptual stuff, but also the mechanics of putting it into a spreadsheet. So our company name, we're just going to call this company Southco. And for the sake of making some stuff up, I did this already. We're going to say this was $41.29. And then the current price is going to be $45.89. I just made these up to highlight what's happening here. So now we just take the difference of these. So again, spreadsheets are powerful. If we set up the formulas, then we can have it just do it a bunch of times. So the formula that you're going to write is, we're going to do current, or C, I'll call this C, minus P. And I'm just going to, for the sake of simplicity, call this P for previous. And that's going to give us here $4.60. And then we're going to take the difference divided by the previous. So we're basically going to take this cell, I'll for simplicity call this D. So the formula will be this cell, you'll highlight this cell, the fraction bar, divided by P, which you highlight this cell. So that's a little dividing bar, or the technical word is vinculum, but there you go. All right, so when we do that, we take this value divided by the previous, which gives us 0.111, let's see, what do we got? 407, something like that. Great, so this is this is going to give us the percent, and percent we usually see it in terms of a whole, and so 100, and so what we're going to do is take this cell here, we'll do this cell, and you know what, I'm just going to put parentheses around it, D over P times 100, and then that's going to give us 11.14, and then percent. And so that means our stock has increased 11% from the previous day's close. So the next question is, well, Southam, what happens if it goes down? Great question. We'll call this Bummer Incorporated. And this one's going to be, let's say the previous price per share was 75 cents, which is a thing. You have companies that are called penny stocks, and the per share price is generally pretty low. And let's say the current price is 9 cents. And if we've set up these formulas, you just copy and paste this all the way down this column, and this ends up being negative 66 cents. And then again, since we've made these formulas, let the spreadsheet do the calculations for us. You take the difference divided by the previous. In that case, we're going to get, let me check my values here, negative 0.88. I guess you'd have a 0 there too, but there we go. So we take that value and then times 100 to get our percent. Again, formulas are wonderful. You copy and paste the formula, the spreadsheet does the rest. In this case, we get minus 88%, which means our current price has lost 88% of its value from its previous day. Okay, so that's one way that we can analyze the stock's growth, and using spreadsheets to do our calculations, but setting up those formulas makes our lives so much easier. Okay, bye.